And are you tired when you ask blue-pilled cocksuckers for advice? They tell you, just be yourself, just gym max, bro, just wear designer clothing, just improve your personality, just be the best version of yourself. Those are cocksucking, pathetic fucking lies.
So today we're going to check out a wild video on this incel ranting about women, and he's clearly going through red pill rage and has this difficult time understanding female nature, and he's raveling all these other ideas he's seen from the internet, conjoining it into one, and he's just misinformed. And I think it's very important that we highlight these type of things because they're lessons at the end of the day for the youth that are growing up, learning about women, learning about themselves, what they want to become, their purpose, and all of that. And I think a lot of young men get misinformed information on the internet, specifically YouTube and these weird forums that talk about women in a specific way, and they have one bad experience with a woman and then they go back to these forums and groups and confirm, yeah, all women are like this, when that's just clearly not the case. You need a different headspace and a different way to think. But before we get into it, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe down below. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you everyone for watching. Other than that, let's go.
Hey friends, are you an ugly male?
So we just started this video. It's been less than literally like 2 to 3 seconds, and he's already prescribing himself this idea that he's ugly, that he's not worthy, that he's not supposed to get women because of the way he looks. Already started out in this mind space, we can already tell that he's not confident in himself or who he is as a person, and he's strictly accessing his value based on the way that he looks. This is obviously a problem already for his self-esteem and further exemplifies the reason why he doesn't get women, at least in his eyes.
Are you tired of approaching foils and being hit with the same, you're not just my type, oh no, you're not my cup of tea?
If a woman does not want to be with you, so be it. Move on. I don't understand why so many dudes get this feeling of contempt when another woman doesn't want to be with them. Wouldn't you want to be with a woman who actually genuinely, authentically cares for you and wants to be with you? Why would you try to force somebody to be with you if they don't want to be with you? You're just setting yourself up for failure. She may cheat on you, she may abuse you or do something to you because of the fact that she doesn't genuinely, authentically care for you. That's why, in my belief, you got to stop chasing these women out here and let them chase you. But the reality is you have to give them something to chase, meaning you have to provide some type of value to that other person or something where they see, you know what, I actually want this dude because of this, this, and that. It sucks that it has to be that way, but that's just the reality of human nature.
And are you tired when you ask blue-pilled suckers for advice? They tell you, just be yourself, just gym max, bro, just wear designer clothing, just improve your personality, just be the best version of yourself. Those are sucking, pathetic lies.
Man, I can't help but just laugh at this because it's so damn funny. Like, I feel bad for dude because he's genuinely trying to find a woman out there that he wants to be with. Now, we don't know his purpose. We don't know if this dude just wants to smash or if he wants a long-term relationship. He doesn't make that clear. But at the end of the day, he's so weak and not willing to change, not willing to change his priorities and understand his purpose in life, that he's just strictly chasing the cooch, man. And it's really sad that a lot of these dudes out here, that's what they are, that's who they become, and then they become these incel dudes who are willing to do extreme radical stuff because of the simple fact they could not get a woman or at least be touched by a woman. And all that advice that you got from those other dudes is pretty accurate except for the designer stuff. Don't wear this flashy, gaudy clothing just thinking that you're gonna get women because of it, because 9 times out of 10 you won't. And if you do, they're trying to make a bag off you by gold digging.
What women really mean to say is, you're ugly, you're not tall enough, you're not a Chad, your jaw isn't strong enough, your shoulders aren't big enough, and that's why I'm not going to date you.
His argument is asinine due to the fact that I'm pretty sure there's ugly and fat women that he's not willing to date because of the fact that they're ugly and fat. He's not attracted to them. So the fact that he feels he's being judged based on the way that he looks and the type of women that he likes don't like him, oh well, suck it up. Life's not fair. Too bad. Just get your ass to the gym, go work out, go focus on your money, go focus on a school or trade or a craft, something like that, and women will come to you. Trust me, you don't have to be begging and pleading for the puss out here. It will naturally come to you if you're somebody of value, or just be honest, just somebody worth giving it to. A woman will find value within you. It's really not that hard, man.
That's all women care about, your fucking looks, and I'm tired of it.
The things he's talking about is really exposing himself, because we can only assume that a woman he liked didn't like him back because she wasn't his cup of tea. And bro, there's nothing you can do about that. At the end of the day, you are you. If they don't like you for the way that you look, you're not attractive to them, oh well, like you gotta move on. You gotta stop being in the dirt about that shit. You need to have pride and confidence within yourself to know who you are and what you bring to the table and what you represent for yourself. Stop letting other people judge you and your value, man. That's the biggest downfall. That confidence, that's what women don't like.
They will make up all sorts of lies telling men they're not going to date them because this or this and that. But the exact same man with the exact same personality, if he's a chat, he's gonna get to date her.
No, I'm not gonna lie here. He is correct about this. That's why you hear all these girls like, oh, I wish I had a boyfriend just like you. And it's like, well, then just date me. I understand where he's coming from this point. But at the end of the day, who gives a fuck, man? It doesn't matter. Like, just go find somebody else. I don't know why people develop, specifically men. Women do this too, but I see a lot from men. It's like they want this girl because of the way she looks and her personality and everything. Then she rejects them and they're like, well, no, I'm not gonna take rejection. I want her because I want her. Like, bro, just go find another girl. It's not that big of a deal. You could find a girl that looks just like her. I promise you could find one that looks just like her. It's funny because when I hear stuff like that, all I think about is they're just wanting the next best version of whoever you are. So let's just say you're a good person, you look semi-attracted to them, yada yada yada, whatever the case may be. They would date you, but they want the leveled up version of you. That's all it comes down to. But like I said before, who cares? Just move on. Find another girl who actually loves and cares for you.
Because they only care about fucking looks. If you're an ugly genetic abomination, then it's fucking over. But no, they're gonna tell you all these lies so that you waste your time trying to improve yourself for nothing.
That's just a pessimistic way to look at it, like, oh, because they don't want me, then I don't have to do anything to improve myself. Bro, that's on you. At the end of the day, you know what you need to improve. You know what you want to improve. You know who you want to become. It's funny because most men and women, they have this fantasy of who they are, who they want to be. You know, the boys want to be superheroes and tough action guys, and then all the women want to be beautiful princesses and queens and stuff like that. At the end of the day, make that your reality in a realistic way. Don't do it as, oh, I'm delusional and I'm gonna get what I want because of this. No, make it so you go to the gym and you look like an 80s action hero like Arnold. But don't just do it to get a specific woman or to appeal to more women. Do it for yourself and the betterment of yourself, your physical health.
For nothing. Because see, when women tell ugly men these lies, the poor pathetic bastard is gonna walk around trying to change himself, maybe buy expensive clothes, maybe work on some game bullshit, this red pill game shit.
See, this kid, he's just young, man. He continues to expose himself, so he doesn't have any game. He doesn't know how to build rapport with a woman, how to be charismatic and have this charisma and this smooth, sly personality about himself that just screams confidence. And honestly, it just reflects how much he's lacking of real world experience dealing with women. Bro just doesn't know how to talk to girls and be interesting. I mean, he's just a kid, so there's probably not much to his life that is of interest just yet. But he'll learn. The older he gets, the more experiences he goes through on his own, the more interesting and charismatic he's gonna be to other people, depending on who he becomes though. Because some of these motherfuckers just like this become incels, and then we see what happens about that on the news.
Maybe try to change his personality, do this, X, Y, and Z, and to what? To no fucking avail because he's still fucking ugly. So you heartless, pathetic don't fucking make up those lies. Just tell the fucking guy that he's ugly and that's why you don't want to date him. Trust me, you'll be doing him a favor.
Now, in my personal opinion, I think that's the man's responsibility. He needs to do his due diligence to make sure that the woman he's courting or dating actually gives a fuck about him. That's not the woman's job to say, hey, I really like you, I really want to be with you, and prove her loyalty and how true she's gonna stay to you. That's a reality of life. Some people are definitely gonna use you. Friends, family, relationships, they will use you. That's where you need to make sure you have the self-awareness to know this person's using me. They're not here for me. It's better off I don't associate myself with them. Stop believing these fairy tales that everybody likes you and they want to be friends with you and that they have your best interests at hand. That's just not the way the world works. You need to do your due diligence.
And then you have these stupid blue-pilled suckers saying like, oh, the reason women let down men easily is because they're scared that if they tell the guy that he's ugly, he's gonna attack them. That's another huge lie that people tell you. We all know that women aren't scared of men.
Why wouldn't they feel fear just like that? I mean, look at you right now. Look at how angry and how you're trying to rage right now because you can't get no coochie, man. I would be afraid of you too. Me making this video, there's people just like you that will try to find out where I'm at because of the fact that I'm making fun of you because you can't get coochie. So I would be afraid of you too. And like I said before, why would you want to be with a woman who's not genuinely, authentically in love with you and wants to be next to you at every second of the day? It sounds like you just want a hole to stick something in and you don't want a woman for an actual connection. That's why you want them near you, because I sure as hell don't want to be with no girl who doesn't want to be with me.
So don't hit me with this stupid blue-pilled sucking piece of horse bullshit that the reason women lie to men is because they're scared. Women are not scared of men. Men are scared of women. Like saying hello to a woman is gonna be like, oh, he's trying to rape me. Oh no.
Yeah, this dude completely lost it. He's just stuck in the sunken place, man. That red pill rage really taking hold of him just now. And as you can tell, he's just a kid, no older than 18 years old. Like, he'll learn as he goes. But I'm telling you, young men just like this who don't ever learn end up doing some extreme violent stuff. It's because of the fact that they're so emotional, just like this, as this guy presented right here. This is simply a kid who does not know how to talk to women, who is in fear of rejection and not being liked by girls that he likes. He needs to build up his confidence about himself, so he needs to get in the gym, obviously start working eventually, making some money, go to school so you can develop that critical thinking and self-awareness about yourself, and then only then probably you'll be more charismatic in order to get and talk to women. But other than that, let me know what you guys thought about this video down below, because this dude is sorely lost and we just hope that he doesn't do anything extreme because of his current situation and his emotional outbursts.